Hi, welcome back. So in this second module, you've now written down, you have actually seen in front of your own eyes how many hours that you have spent consuming the pornography. Now I want us together to think about and to realize the rationalizations that we give ourselves. You have heard it as much as I have, right? These are common phrases. Common stories. It's not hurting anyone. It feels good, so it can't be bad. Even this is natural, healthy behavior. How about this one? This is the last time. Or, if we're single, I'm not dating. Who's it hurting? I'm not hurting my girlfriend. I'm not hurting a wife. So it's justified. I can do this. It's hard to quit porn, especially when we have internalized, not only in our minds, but perhaps maybe even inside our own hearts, these rationalizations. We are giving ourselves a justification for our action. And that dispels, that puts aside any guilt or any shame that we may feel. It also kind of allows us to stretch the truth a little bit. One of the rationalizations that I myself gave was, well, I have a very high sex drive. Maybe this is you too, right? Do you feel that way? Have you said that? Have you thought this? But here's another exercise for you to do if you, like me, use that as a rationalization. How do you know? How can you know that? Have you compared it to something scientifically? Perhaps you're very sexual or you have very high sex drive, but maybe you don't. Maybe just your average, or maybe slightly above average sex drive. We have justified to use pornography in this very specific way. Look at it scientifically if you want. That's one of the things that I did. But more importantly, here's another exercise that I want you to do. Thought to action. I want you to take a piece of paper. I would like you to take a pen or a pencil. I want you to spend 1 hour, 60 minutes. I want you to write down all of the rationalizations for your pornography use. It could be those phrases, some of them that we just discussed. It could be maybe some stories that you've heard or perhaps that you yourself have said. And then I want you to write the truth. You know the truth in your mind. You know the truth in your heart. Simple ones. It's not hurting anyone. We know that oftentimes the pornography that we see, especially on porn sites like Pornhub, is from sexually trafficked young girls and women. So someone is being hurt. We have read in several, not only secular newspapers, but also there are magazine articles as well of retired porn stars, women, young women who have gotten out of the business. It's a horrible even way to say it, to describe this. And they discuss the abuse, the rape that they suffered. So that rationalization, that justification that it's not hurting anyone, that's false. I just used one. I want you to do this now. Spend 1 hour, 60 minutes, write down those justifications, those rationalizations, those stories, and then what's the truth? When you finish with that, we'll move into module number 3.